Hey y'all, this is Jennifer of Amira Music Therapy with part 4 of Why Music Therapy. Why is music therapy a good choice for people looking into starting therapy? So a lot of people are under the impression that music therapy is a pretty new, some people, I've even had someone call it like new age sort of therapy, where we're just kind of getting started with this and experimenting. This is actually a therapy that has been tried and tested over years and years and years and years and years. This is actually one of the oldest forms of therapy that we know of. Now, of course, it has shifted and changed over the years. So I'm going to give you like this really brief, I'm going to try to be brief snapshot of how music therapy has existed and why we can trust it as a therapeutic medium. So first of all, music therapy is one of the oldest forms of therapy that we have. The ancient Egyptians used music in their healing practices, and they had some of the most advanced healing practices in the world at the time. Music therapy is mentioned in the Bible. We have the story of King David and, the great king of Israel who defeated Goliath, the big giant, and all of that. Before he became king, David actually worked as a harpist for the King Saul, the king who came before him, who, quite frankly, was losing his marbles. And this was the only thing that kept the king calm, which was important because he would throw things and basically just lose his crap when he was not doing well. And and just as a side note, my patients oftentimes feel like they have to apologize for some of the things they've talked about, or maybe they've cried in a session, or just feel like maybe they brought in too much or too little, or whatever it is. Please know you don't have to apologize for feeling emotions in therapy. If a therapist is shaming you for that, please run, because that's a no-go. That's a red flag. That's what therapy is for, to process their emotions. So just felt the need to say that. But anyway, we had King David using music to calm King Saul. We have lots of records of different cultures throughout the world using music in their healing practices. And around the time when we were starting to see more catastrophic damage in war, and I say that with kind of the worst catastrophic. No matter what you're using, it's not, that's traumatizing, not good, full stop. But they found when World War I and World War II were going on, there was a huge rise in cases of what we now know to be PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And honestly, people didn't know what to do with it. They were kind of like, what is going on? This is really wild. How do we treat this? The medications that they had at the time weren't really as effective as the medications that we have now. We didn't know a whole lot about PTSD, and music therapists really came in and filled that gap. They were a big part of our nation's treatment of these men who had come back from war, dealing with their mental health deteriorating because of everything they had seen and everything they had gone through. So it's been around a while. Now we are still doing studies and things. Music therapy is evidence-based, meaning that I didn't wake up one day and decide, oh, I think music will be helpful to someone, and because it's my opinion, I'm just going to share that. We have true scientific studies that show time and time and time again that music therapy is an effective treatment for all sorts of things, mental health, dealing with physical health challenges, for people very young to people who are reaching the end of their life. It is something that is beneficial across ages and lifespans and all of that. So music therapy isn't something that is new, that needs to still be tested. This is something that has been tried and tested for years and years and years, and found effective. So stay tuned for more about why music therapy might be right for you or someone you know.